Everybody, I hope you are all having a fabulous Monday. You know it's still early yet. Trust me, we will get through the Mondays. In case you don't know, I happen to be not a huge fan of Mondays. Okay, so today I am playing along with a lovely, fabulous, big, it's gonna go till like the beginning of May hop. It's called the YouTube Lift-A-Thon. So below in the description, you're going to find a whole list of people that are scraplifting each other, kind of doing it in a chain. And so it's going to be super fun. Please go ahead and make sure that you go and check out the description box below and check out all the different channels and all the different lifting that is occurring. I am lifting a layout from the amazing Becky Adams. This is the layout I've chosen to scrap lift. Becky is a good friend of mine, and she's fabulous. So if you are not familiar with her at all, go ahead and head over to her channel because you will enjoy her methods of creating. She enabled me to buy this punch. So of course, then I had to go ahead and lift the layout that inspired me to purchase the punch, right? Of course. So I have a sheet of white cardstock. I have this super cute photo of my niece Ella reading a stack of books to her puppy. And I have P13's The Garden of Books collection that I'm going to be playing with today. And we're going to do some stamping for our title, so you can look forward to that too as we go through. All right, I'm going to put you on fast forward and we can get creating. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to be working with the beautiful P13, A Garden of Books, and I'm going to start by punching a whole lot of diamonds. A lot of this layout ended up being just a little bit tedious, but that's okay. For you guys, that means that this video will be quick. So I am going to go ahead. I'm starting with this piece of scrap paper because it was right there in my 6x6 pad, but I'm also going to do a couple of other patterns, some blues, some greens, some yellows, and I'm going to end up, I think I did six or seven, and I didn't end up with any extra. I actually had counted it out pretty good, so that was awesome. Next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and mat my photo, and also I want to give this border, I want to put a border around my page. So in Becky's layout, she has a border she has a pattern paper border that goes around her page. And so I decided I liked that aspect of her layout, and I really wanted to try that as well. So I'm going to use this yellow paper to mat my cardstock. My cardstock is cut down to 11 by 11, which will give me a nice 1/2 inch border all around the middle. I often get asked about gutting paper. As a general rule, I tend to not view paper as something so precious that I need to gut it, but this particular line, I know that it's going to be super hard for me to get a second sheet of any of these patterns because P13 is in Poland, and a Cherry on Top does carry their lines, but they sell out so quickly. So I know that really I should probably go ahead and gut the middle of this out because I don't have a second sheet of it. And I know that there's no way I'm going to get another sheet. I'm not going to get another sheet of it. So I am going to go ahead and gut my paper. And to gut my paper, I just use an X-Acto knife and these awesome rulers from My Sweet Petunia. So these rulers they're really thick, and so they kind of have a weight to them, so they sit real nice on your paper, and then they have a slit down the middle, so you can just go ahead and get a nice straight cut. So when I need to gut my paper, that is what I do. I'm going to go ahead and add some tearaway tape just to the outside edge of my white cardstock. Tearaway tape is exactly that. You can tear it. I'm just goofy and don't. So now I want to get my paper lined up really, really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two little areas, and I'm going to put some just a little bit of tape runner on each side. I'm gonna get my paper lined up exactly the way that I want it, having the paper going the correct way. And then I'm gonna push down really hard on those two sides that I had my tape runner attached to, and that's gonna hold the paper in place. It's not gonna be permanently stuck. I didn't put enough there to like permanently stick it. I'm gonna use the tearaway tape for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull the backing paper off the tearaway tape now. But adding those little bits of tape runner just holds my paper so that it doesn't shift on me as I'm trying to pull the backing paper off the tearaway tape. Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to grab my tape runner and I'm going to stick all of these diamonds down. So I followed the pattern on Becky's layout for this particular part fairly closely. I am adding a 5th row. Her layout had 4. I'm going to add a 5th one so I can use all the patterns, and I'm starting a little bit higher on my layout. So in that respect, I'm kind of making it my own. And there's a couple other things I'm going to do with this layout that is designed to kind of make it my own a little bit. So my plan had been to trim off the edges, but I was really loving how it looks like they kind of fly off the edge of the page, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and keep that aspect of it. It just looked really cool to my eye, and it was a little bit different. So first things first, I got to mat this photo. I'm going to mat it with the yellow and this beautiful blue pattern paper from the collection. And now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do a hand stamped title using this beautiful stamp set from Wild Whisper. This is the brush letters stamp set, and I'm also going to be using Catherine Pooler ink in Suede Shoes, which is a beautiful blue that matches this collection really well. These brush letter stickers are designed so that when you stamp them, you end up with a stamped word that is connected. So I'm doing this on a separate sheet of paper so that I can go ahead and stamp my whole title, have all the letters connected, and then I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut them out. I cannot do brush lettering. I don't know. I have such a hard time with it. So having a stamp set like this that makes it look like I can do brush lettering is pretty awesome. Now we have all of these separate elements together. We can go ahead and put this layout together. So I want to place my title here, or my photo here at the bottom. I'm going to move the place of my title. So there's like this empty space in my photo. Then I really want to put my stamped and fussy cut title across the top. And then I have some of the tags from this collection that I've chosen, and I'm going to put those to the left of the layout. I'm going to add this little tag at the top that says "Once Upon a Time." I thought that worked really well and was super cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and start getting these elements down with my tape runner. I'm going to add my, sorry for the headshot. I'm going to add my journaling on one of the little tags. P13 collections have oodles and oodles and oodles of tags in them, all different shapes, all different sizes. There's banners, there's brackets, there's so many. So I love how my title looks right there. It fills in kind of that empty space in my photo. So I turned this photo black and white because my niece is wearing this like really almost neon pink, not the pink that's in the collection, like a completely different like peachy, orangey pink. And so it was just going to clash really bad. So I turned my photo black and white so I could use this collection, because when will there ever be a more perfect photo for this collection, A Garden of Books? So I'm adding my journaling. Journaling's super simple. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my own handwriting for this one, because I don't have a ton to say. And if you've been around here for a little while, you know I don't like to force journaling. If I have something I want to say, I will say it. And if I don't, then I don't. And for this one, I just had a little bit of more of an annotation as to what's going on in the photo. I am using these super cool pop dots, and I'm going to pop up that circular element just like that. And I decide that I need a little bit of something at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my stapler and just add 2 little staples into where the hole is on that banner. Now I also have these stickers, and I am going to go ahead and go through them. I'm going to use a couple. I kind of auditioned this one, but I wasn't super in love with it. But I am going to choose 3 of these little circle stickers. So I have a green one, I have one that has books on it, and then I think I grabbed that blue one, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I grabbed another one that also has some books on it. I'm going to create just a small cluster. That's going to finish off my visual triangle for this page so that your eye can follow through very, very easily through all of the different elements on the page. Next up, we need some phrase stickers. So I'm going to grab one for the bottom of my page, and it says, "It's a good day to read." Do you see the stack of books she has there? So cute. And then at the top by the banner, I'm going to grab one of these beautiful bright purpley pink stickers, and that one says, "Reader's Gonna Read." So I'm going to go ahead and choose those and get those into place. You can see me kind of reading all the different phrase stickers. And you can also see off to the left there a package of sequins. So these sequins are called A Quiet Moment. They were designed by me for Spiegelmom Scraps. I will leave my affiliate link to the shop down below in case you want to grab them because they're stunning and beautiful. And on Becky's original page, she had she had stitched around all of those little diamonds. I don't stitch. Trust me, I've tried so many different ways. I do some hand stitching sometimes, but it's definitely not my favorite thing to do. What I can do is cluster sequins. I can cluster sequins with the best of them. So at every one of these little joins where the 4 diamonds are together, joined up, I am adding a beautiful little cluster of these gorgeous sequins. These sequins match this collection to perfection, and they're stunning. I love sequins, and I love finding new and fun ways to use them. And this was definitely something I've never done before and a new and fun way to use them. So I'm just taking my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I put 3 little dots of glue at all those little joins. And then at each join, I put a cluster of 3 sequins. I alternated between like the big ones and the small ones and that kind of thing. But yes, got them all. And I did them all across the entire top of that page. And it just adds that little pop that I really think this page needed. So you'll be able to see them all in the close-ups. And again, if you want to grab some beautiful, beautiful sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps, you can check those out down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to head over to Becky's channel tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And she will be scrap lifting, I think she's scrap lifting Nikki Rowland, who is another amazing YouTuber. So I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye.